Hello Ark Survivors, it's Mark here. Well, back to the Sanctuary Ark, here with Marksimus, and we're hoping to get to the farm, or what will be the farm in the future. Yeah, we've come through the pyramid, still got quite a lot of bats and one or two spiders, but we managed to avoid those to get to this point. Yes, we've crossed the bridge and we're going to try a different way. I'm not too sure how this is going to go, but the further away from the teleport, the more dangerous it becomes. Right, day 13, 7:46 AM. We have a mishmash of armour, but it's all been repaired and up to scratch, so to speak. Yes, I'm carrying a few items that we're going to need when we get to the farm area. Yes, the farm has yet to be built. There is a point to all of this, is because when we get to the farm and get utilising it, it's going to be massively beneficial for the resources. Yeah, it's all part of the master plan. Well, it seems quite... Oh, hang on, what have we got here? Oh no, I don't think we're going to survive those things, not just with a standard pike. Direwolves, well, they all look like they're leaders. What's going on? Another successful start to the video. Not. Suffice to say, we won't be going that way again. It's even worse than trying to avoid those managers, which will be quite weakened. So we might be able to get through with the armour that we've got. Yes, they're fully repaired. We'll check on the state of the pyramid. Yeah, I don't want to be doing too much of this because we've it's getting too repetitive now. I can't understand why they've not despawned because of the foundations we've put down. Probably just missing the spawn point. It's been a while since I've been in the editor, so I don't really know where the spawn point is. Hence the random locations of the foundations. I want to get the teleporter down. Oh gosh, here we go. We don't need to worry about this pyramid until later. Right, we're not going to mess about, we're just going to go straight for the teleport, get down. I'm going to try and get somewhere near to the, gosh, look at all those. Somewhere near to where we encountered those managers. Yes, I'll keep coordinating, but I'll probably cut it out unless something silly happens. I thought that was coming through then. But anyway, we'll get to where we was before, hopefully. Okay, so we got this far. I thought I'd take it from here. We did encounter one or two extra spawns, but they're all sort of like stegos and a couple of trikes, that sort of thing. There's a possibility we might come across some nasties even here. So I thought, well, we'll have a look. I was toying with the idea of going up to the building there and placing the teleport in a bed. But there can be a mixture of different creatures up there that could dazzle, so we're just going to go get across the bridge and we'll see what we encounter after that. I don't want to tempt fate, but we'll take a quick peek. We've had creatures here. There's like a corrupted wyvern that comes up and floats about here. Surprised not to have seen that. It's about third or fourth time we've come this way. What's happening to the spawns? Anyway, it's all looking pretty good as far as our safety is concerned. But we'll continue on and we'll see what we have ahead of us. Right, okay, I think I just saw the manager because we're in that area now. What we got over here? Not too far with a mammoth up there. Right, okay. Well, why isn't that attack? Oh, I wonder if the mammoth has took it out. Oh, that would be good. I can't see the death beacon. It's got to be here somewhere because I'm sure we're in that right area. Now the mammoth has lost some health, so it's been attacked by something. Right, we'll make our way up. And let's go and have a look because I'm pretty sure the mammoth is in this area somewhere. Oh, he has taken it out. She has. It's a female, wasn't it? Right, okay. Oh, there's the death beacon ahead, so we are on the right track. Track the resources. Ah, right, the other one's back. There was two, wasn't there? I wonder if he'll be able to take that one out. Oh, we're bumping into a Doedicurus. Well, that's a different Malaga. It's only a level 5. I think it was a level 40 we came across before, which is the one that took us out, I believe. Not sure. Mammoth is doing okay. Can we just continue on? Look at it. Well, to be honest, I don't think it needs our help. The mammoth, I think we'll take that out and we'll just move on. Go and collect our specimen implant. Well, we're definitely not too far away now from the farm area. The landscape's quite nice around here. Not many spawns though. Mind you, we've not been in the Underworld that long, and it can take a while for spawns to generate, so that's probably what it is. Well, hopefully that's what it is. Mind you, we should take our small mercies while we have them, because while there ain't nothing spawning in it can't hurt us. Yeah, it's been over 6 months since I've done an update on this map. I don't really want to play around with it too much. So, oh, hang on, what have we got? Another Malaga. Armour's okay, health's good. Oh, there it is. It's a level 20. Different one. Well, we got yourself down to less than halfway, so we're winning here. Well, that was easy. What we got in here? Oh, we'll grab everything. We can always store stuff. But what we got? Oh, is that Megapithecus? Well, we've got some gorilla-looking creatures over there. We need to avoid those. We're okay provided we don't get too close to them. Yeah, they're easily avoidable. So let's go around here. We're not too far from the farm now, that's for sure. Just up the pathway. Hello, what we got there? Oh, looks like we've had some helping hands. Right, a couple of raptors here. They'd have been a pain, but they're pretty easy to take out, even with a pike. A horse over there. There's the building. Not too far from there. Probably end up having a bit of a base in there in the future. But it should be just down here. Where is it? A bit further along? Yeah, I hope he shouldn't be, but I think he's feeling pretty confident because we've got another horse. Okay, this is it. We're here. We've made it. Let's just hope there's nothing here that's going to give us yes or no. Here we go. We've got our farm area here. We've actually made it. And the first thing I'm going to do is get this bed down so we don't have to go through all that again. And then we can get the teleport down. And we've more or less sorted then. We've just got to build the place. Right, let's have a look. Let's place a foundation down. Just temporary. I'll put the bed on it. It's the very first thing I want to do. Ain't even going to name it. Just going to place it down because I'm going to move it again in a bit. But that's just for emergencies. Well, we're here in a carrot field. And we've got stone and metal and one or two other bits that we can clean up. Let's have a look over here. Rare flowers in the area. Seeds. Now down there, in the single player version, there was a village being built by the NPCs, the human NPCs. So there is a possibility of getting some hassle from them, hopefully not. Right, we've got oil filled here and an oil vein. We've got a good selection of oil there. Now, we've got to be careful where we build our structure here, because we can lose the spawns, so we've got to clear the area. So we'll get some storage down, just temporary. We can offload what we've already got, and then we've got somewhere where we can place the harvestables that are within this area. Yes, and then we can get some foundations down, get the teleporter down, and then we're really sorted then. We can come back and build stuff as and when. Okay, so at 9:58 we've got plenty of time to go around, clearing the area, get some foundations down as I said, and get the teleport down. We've got quite a bit of resource in the air. I'm really pleased that we've got here. Right, Right, we've cleared this area, the main area here, and I think if my calculations are right, whatever you build in this area where these squares are should not affect any of the resources that are around and about. But we'll have to test all that out, because the next thing we're going to do is going to be placing some foundations down. Yes, just to give us a start, and we get a rough idea, because we're going to use some of the Oslo craft, I think, which is a mod for the actual building components. Yes. One or two other things. We're going to need an oil pump, so we'll have to go and get one of those at some point in the future. Anyway, we'll get these laid down. Yeah, we're a foundation short, so we'll grab this to give us an even layout. Yeah, we can always expand. We can get the basics down, and then we can improve and so forth as we go along. Yes, it's a really nice area actually. You can have a small little yard here, but there's fields all around, so you can have areas where you can place animals. There's a water source, but it's some ways away, the other side of that building. Another option for a base location. Well, we've got some of the foundations down, which will stop any of the respawns within the immediate area of the base location. Yes, looking okay. Just need to get some storage placed, get the bed back down. What else do we need to do? Clear some more resources. Check what we do have here. It's a bit of a little yard, I think, up round here. Yep, somewhere to place the odd creature, maybe that's going to be required here. Okay, we get the storage in. We've got the bed down. Right, let's have a look here. And what we can do is we can transfer from the other box into that one, and then move that box over. That's it. Oh gosh, we've got quite a bit of stuff here, so we'll do a little bit at a time. Yeah, we need to get organised with our storage. Oh, it looks like we're in trouble here. I don't believe it. We've taken all those on and survived it. That surprised me big time. I thought I let it run, because usually I cut all that sort of thing out, but very happy indeed there. Well, we've collected quite a bit of meat and one or two bits there from those nasty NPCs, but we can stop that from happening. So we've got a no NPC attack sign. Now, we'll get this crafted. Hang on, where are we? Oh, come on, what are you doing? We'll get this crafting place down. It might not work until we go out the area and come back in again, so we might get attacked again. But if we get it down in future, we won't get attacked by the NPCs. They may spawn in somewhere near, but they won't attack. There's another one. Get rid of that. So where to place it? We'll place it down temporary for now. We may need to move it. But if we can get this down, I'm surprised we've not been attacked again. They usually come in waves. But let's just not tempt fate. Get this down. Now, all's well that ends well. I am so surprised we never got taken out by narco arrows. Get trapped by the bowler thing and then get beaten to death. Usually what happens. Right, I think we've got that all cleared up. Well, let's just check here. Have we got any damage? No. How about the foundations? No. Right, storage boxes have got a bit. Oh, they haven't touched them. Oh, we got away with that as well. So we're going to have to do some repairs there. Alright, we've got some repairs to do with our armour, so we'll do that, get that sorted. Right, a very important thing here, we'll get the teleporter down, then we can go straight back to the Pyramid Beach and back without all that hassle. What we'll do is we'll name this the farm. It's a mod, and we're going to be putting one or two of these about the maps. I did say maps because we've got very likely to have at least 3 in the cluster. Yeah, it's the ancient world. I want to get that by the time this video goes up, that should be live, and then I can test it on the server version with this Marksimus series. Just do a quick test to start with. Yeah, do a cluster test. Oh, I'll get these preserving bins in. We're going to a couple of these because we're going to be collecting quite a bit of stuff here. We can always upgrade to more modern stuff in the future, but for the time being, these will suffice. I'll get our spark powder in. Yes, we've got quite a bit of meat there as well, so we'll have to separate all that in because we're going to be collecting quite a bit of stuff in a bit. Hopefully, anyway, as long as we don't get any hassle. That's it. Right, what we'll do here, we'll get organised and we'll put some of this meat and stuff in this first one. Right, what we do here, I think we're going to go and get some of this, these stones and rocks all cleared up and see what actually does spawn back in. Right, we've got the Ozo Craft workbench. I'm not going to be doing any of that in this episode because we've just got to go around and see what resources we've got. I want to take some back because there's a certain thing that I want to make. This is why we need lots of narco berries. And certain darts so we can go do some proper taming. I've collected quite a bit of sulphur here, as well as the stone and a bit of metal and so forth. And this one we're just popping odds and sods in there for now. We'll get organised with what's what. Got some meat in there. We ain't got much in here actually. We've got a little bit of berries and rare flour. Now we can soon get that full, that's for sure. Also craft workbench, a bed and a teleporter. All the important main items. Now, what we got over here, I think we've got some rare flowers over here, as well as the ordinary fibre and berries. Alright, some of this stuff you can pick up by hand, and only by hand. We'll see what's what when we go round. We can use the sickle on some of the items. Alright, rock carrot is pick up by hand only. Well, we can't have it too easy, can we? That's rock carrot seed. If you want to put them into greenhouse, another way of doing it. Oh, we've got a few carrots. We call them carrots. What do we got over here? We've got some narco berries here. We've got citronal, I think this is, yep. Again, I think this is the one you can only use hands to pick these citranols up, or lemons. And we'll pick some of these up. Right, we've got narco berries here now, just narco berries, nothing else, no fibre, no nothing. You can use the sickle and creatures to pick these up, so you can collect quite a bit of the narco berries in this area. Same with the mushrooms, there's all sorts of different mushrooms here. By hand, sickle and creatures, I believe. Potatoes here, or savroot as they're called. Again, you can only pick these up by hand. Right, we'll grab a few, and then we've got something else to look at in a bit. Right, we've got some oil here which we can pick up by hand, so we can go around doing this. We've also got the oil vein, so we can put an oil pump down. So we've got lots of oil we can collect in this area. Now a hardened Ark player might think, oh, this is all too easy, this sort of stuff, but the option is yours. You don't have to use the facility. Right, we've collected a little bit here, which we're going to put in storage here. Yeah, you might be in another part of the map and think, oh, you know, I want all this, but not without the... You can use the crop plots, you know, and do it the same way. It's identical, really. It's just out in the open. Yeah, I just want to do something a little different, but we've got another resource over here, or a couple of resources actually. We've got sand, clay and chitin. Right, we'll drop off the sand, clay and the chitin. That's it. Added to our sulphur, our stone, our flint, oil, a bit of metal. Wow, that's it. We've just got to build this all up now, but we're going to collect some of these bits to take back, especially the narco berry. Yeah, we've got some honey over there as well, forgot about that. Well, what I've decided to do is go back to the pyramid beach base. Oh, I didn't name it, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to get back there and we're going to have to rename. You need to rename these things or you're not going to know what's what, where's where. That's it, we'll rename this the Pyramid Beach and then we're all up to date with everything. Now, the reason we come back here is I want to check on the resources that are required for our special dart. Dart takes quite a bit of resource, but we don't really need many when we're out in the field. Anyway, we'll come to that. We're just going to do a double check. Well, we need the advanced crafting station and we've got to make some narcotics, but we've got to make some narcotics ×3, which is a special narcotic which knocks out the creatures a lot quicker. I know we need narco berries and we need spoiled meat. Now what do we want? Oh gosh, 10 spoiled meat to 5 narco berries, so it's the spoiled meat that's going to hold us up. Well, we've got some spoiled meat, we've got some narco berries, we'll have soon. Yeah, we'll have to go back and collect some from the farm. So we can make a start. We are going to need some of those rare flowers for the actual dart itself, and I think it's polymer and metal and stuff like that. We have a very good Ascendant long neck rifle. I'm hoping to get enough resources to make 10 of the darts, and that should give us a couple of good tames. Obviously we're going to need more. We're back at the farm area and right, we need to collect some of these narco berries. Now there is a bug with this, which is pleasant bug. They respawn back rather quickly. So what we'll do, we'll collect what we can. That's it, 19 there. Actually we're getting a few, but bring a creature here, we're going to get hundreds. So we'll keep going around, see what we can get. No, we've only got that one left to do. We've got 1 or 2 creatures coming in now. We've got a stego and the sheep. Well, if there's higher level enough, we could tame some of them and leave them here as well. Provided we ain't got anything nasty. We need to protect the area before we can do anything like that though. Well, we've collected quite a few there. Quite pleased with that. That's just by, well, we're using the sickle. Well, what I've decided to do is just going to go by hand just to kill a bit of time, because it's not going to be long before those narco berries respawn in, so might as well make ourselves useful. If we select the right tool, get some more. Anyway, yeah, they're spawned in really quickly. They're a bit too quick, I think. Right, wrong box. What we're going to do is we've got some in here. We'll grab them. We want to take these all back with us. We'll drop some of these other bits in here that we don't need, because we want to go back and we're going to try and create some of these darts. Well, that's not taken us that long to collect all those narco berries, so we can now go back to the properly named Pyramid Beach base. we're back. Now the downside to these times 3 narcotics, obviously you're going to need a lot of narco berries and a lot of spoiled meat. So why bother? Speed. 1, maybe 2 darts will take down high level wrecks, and you need to have them down quickly. Either before you get your head bitten off, or before they run off. Yeah, I've not done very well here. We need a lot more spoiled meat, so we'll have to go and get some more. Well, we're making a start, and we've got some more meat here. We've got to create some more spoiled meat. We've got a lot of meat, so we can spoil it down a bit, but that takes time. And I'm hoping that we're going to have enough to make 10 darts, and that should give us a couple of good tames, hopefully. Well, we've still got plenty of those narco berries left. We've got 100 narcotics times 3. Right, now what to do? I think the best thing to do is to get these narco berries put back in the fridge so we don't lose many of them. Drop them back in because we're going to require those in a minute. Yeah, a little bit disorganised there because we really need to know what amounts we want, and we don't have to keep running backwards and forwards like this, so we can preserve stuff. Right, the question is, have we got enough resource now? I think we have to make 10 of these special darts. Let's have a look. Ammo. Right, that's the one we want. The X-Trans dart, 30 cc's. Yes, very potent and powerful. Do you know, we do have enough resources here to make 10 of those, so we'll do that. Yes, an absolute game changer that'll be, because we'll be able to go and get some proper tames if we can find them. You know, 140 and above. We might have to drop that down to 135 or something. Mind you, there's some really high level reds on this map, and there's a couple of megatheriums spread about as well. We've got a rough idea, I know where one of those would be. So that might be one of the first things we do when we're organised. Okay, our goal has been completed, as in we've managed to get the darts made, which is the ultimate goal, and we'll drop off the ascending crossbow. We don't need that so much now, and we'll grab the long neck rifle and load it with our darts. Yes, we still have some work to do when it comes to the farm. Get the building made and get an oil pump down there and so forth, so we've still got a bit of work to do, but that'll be in the future. I'm not sure if we're going to do that off camera or not. Right, we may need some powerful creatures to put into that pyramid up there to get that all cleared out of all those nasty little spiders and bats and things. Definitely need a good Rex and a good Megatherium. Also want to see if we can do this test onto the ancient world and make sure we can do the cluster there. Yeah, I've got to finish off the farm and get the buildings built down there. Got so much to do. Well, I'm looking forward to doing it. If you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Oh yes, yes indeed.